So today, we're going to grab some canned salmon, truly another basic pantry staple that's not only very versatile, but packed with so many nutrients. And we're going to create an extraordinary recipe. We're talking Spanish salmon fritters. These are known in Spain as tortillitas de salmón. And let me tell you, these fritters have an incredible light crispy texture on the outside, with a beautiful pop of flavors in the inside. The recipe's super easy to make, and it's all done in a little over 20 minutes. Folks serve these fritters as a tapas appetizer, like they do in Spain, or even as a main course next to some roasted potatoes. Either way, this is the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this recipe. I'm gonna add in half a cup of all-purpose flour into a large bowl, which is 60 grams, and make a well in the middle. Then we'll crack in 1 egg, and whisk the egg until it's well mixed. Then we'll add in 1/3 cup of club soda, which is 90 milliliters. You can also use sparkling water if you like. And whisk it all together until we end up with a creamy batter. Once we end up with a creamy batter, I'm going to add in 1 shallot that I finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh dill, which is about 9 grams. You can substitute this for 1 teaspoon of dried dill, which is 1 gram. And we'll finely grate in the zest of half a lemon, making sure to avoid that white pith as it adds a bitter flavor. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll mix it together until everything's well mixed. And for the final ingredient to add into our batter, I'm going to drain 2 cans of salmon into a fine sieve with a bowl underneath and gently flake the salmon. The size of the cans that I'm using are 6 ounces, which is 170 grams each. Then we'll add the salmon into the batter and give it 1 final mix until everything's well mixed together. And that's the exact texture you want from your batter. If you see that yours is too thick, you just add in some more club soda, and vice versa. If it's too thin, you just add in some more flour. Either way, this is a very forgiving batter, meaning even if you don't have it right on the money, you're still gonna end up with delicious fritters. For the next step, let's start cooking them up. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat, and add in half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. You can use other oils here. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used in Spain, as it gives these fritters a beautiful lift of flavors. After a couple minutes, and the olive oil is nice and hot, but as you can see it's not smoking, we'll start adding in spoonfuls of the batter. And you want to make sure all the fritters are evenly spaced out and in a single layer, so make sure to cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for about 3 minutes per side here until the fritters are golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer the fritters into a plate with some paper towels underneath. Once all the fritters are done, let's make a very simple mayo alioli that takes this dish to the next level. I'm going to add in 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped into a mortar, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the golden saffron I'm using in the description box below. And a kiss of sea salt. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the mixture until we form a paste-like texture. Then we'll add in half a cup of mayonnaise, which is 120 grams, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters, and 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, which is 5 milliliters. Then we'll season with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and whisk it together until we end up with a beautiful creamy texture. Then we'll transfer the alioli into a serving dish and decorate the fritters around it. And check it out, folks, our tortillitas de salmon are done. Beautiful Spanish salmon fritters. So easy to make, the simplest ingredients, and all done in a little over 20 minutes. Let's give them a try and see how they turned out. As always, folks, now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see how these fritters taste. They came out looking absolutely delicious. Here we go. I'm turning it around, so I don't think that is double dipping. Absolutely delicious. Wow. But first things first, you have that beautiful light crispy texture on the outside and the inside, the perfect combination of flavors, and the very simple saffron mayo alioli taking the fritters to the next level. You saw this so easy to make, done in a little over 20 minutes. Once again, serve them as a tapas appetizer, or even as a main course next to some roasted potatoes. Either way, this is the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Brian Skeever, Kelly Larang, Barry B. Markovich, and Michael Macaulay. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.